The selection of boots and socks is very important. Let's begin with the socks. Before you select your boots, begin by looking for an inner layer of socks. Two pairs are required, an inner layer and an outer layer. The particular ones being shown are made out of a Cool Max material or a synthetic blend that allows the moisture to be wicked away from the feet as they perspire. Following that, you put on a pair of a heavier wool sock. These socks being shown are a wool synthetic blend that have a heavy wool content, probably in the neighborhood of 40 to 50%. What makes them good is the thick nap on the inside of the sock that's being shown here. As you can see, it's very thick, it's very cushiony, and this helps pad your feet as you're walking each day with a heavy load. There's a second pair I wanted to show you that is of a similar nature, a little bit different makeup, but the same principle. These are called Expedition socks. Again, a very thick inner nap on the inside of the sock that helps cushion your feet as you carry your backpack across Philmont. Regardless of the type of socks you choose them the same way you do your boots. Go to a major outfitter that sells outdoor equipment that can advise you properly. Next, moving on to the boots. Boots come in different makes and models. Lots of good manufacturers. Three different kinds of boots: the all-synthetic boot, the hybrid boot, or an all-leather boot. The ones I'm going to show you are a hybrid synthetic and leather boot. The first thing you want to do is to examine the boots for a good tread on the bottom. This will help prevent slip and slide on wet surfaces. Look for features like toe guards that keep the leather from becoming scuffed and damaged. This particular model has a blend of synthetic material that's sewn into the leather, which helps cut down the weight. Look between the tongue and along the sides. Following that, check the inside of the boot. It should be well padded and comfortable looking. This particular model has Gore-Tex on the inside, which helps vent moisture and perspiration from your feet without allowing the boot to leak. Then try the boots on with the socks. Again, many of the good outdoor stores will carry spare socks in their boot and shoe areas that you can use to try on your boots. Put on your boots by first placing on the socks that you intend to wear to Philmont. Next, begin by putting on one of the boots. Tap your heel lightly on the ground. See if there's any play in the toe. You should have some room between the toe and the front of the boot. Approximately 1/4 of an inch is a good number. And in the rear, shove your foot all the way to the forward and see if you can insert 2 fingers behind the heel. And if there's room for your fingers to go in, then there's a little bit of room in the back as well. This is a sign of a boot that will probably fit you well. Then lace the boots up exactly as if you were wearing them on the trail. Nice and snug, but not too tight. After you have both boots on and laced up, wear them around a little bit. Check them. Walk up and down an inclined surface if you can. Tap your foot to the front of the boot and to the back of the boot. Does it feel like there's a little bit of room or a little bit of give in the boot? You want a little bit there, but you don't want your toes up against the front of the boot and you don't want your heels too tight. Feel from the outside. Is there room for the foot inside the boot? Is it going to lace up properly? Check the manufacturer's information that comes with the boot to see how it should be treated for waterproofing or any other care issues that you need to be aware of. Finally, wear your boots around the house for a few days to make sure they fit you well. If they don't fit well, take them back and find another pair. Nearly every boot requires a break-in period, so start by wearing your boots around the house for a few days and then start with short hikes following that until they're fully broken in.